Ah, what a pleasant evening to lounge around with my favorite Pokemon in National Park, is what I would say, but unfortunately, this is not Pokemon X and Y, so we have no idea how to use benches yet. We'll have to leave it to our future ancestors to figure this out. Hey everybody, Gmod here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Soulsilver version. In the last episode, we arrived here into National Park. However, before arriving in National Park, we actually went to a place called the Pokeathlon, which is over this way, and we played ourselves what is known as the Power Course, and in fact, we actually won the Power Course, and, you know, that's pretty cool. I went into that thing expecting not to win anything, but we came out as a champion, so can't complain. And we also played another minigame over here in the bug catching contest in National Park. And unfortunately, outside listening to the godly music of this area, once you've done doing bug catching, there's not really too much special here besides, you know, just running to the grass and looking for Pokemon. So overall, unfortunately, National Park, our time here is pretty much at an end, even though it makes me really sad because, like I said, this is one of my favorite songs in the entire Pokemon series. And this is the only place it plays in, so it's really sad. But before we go on forward, there was a girl sitting on this bench over here last time while we were listening to music that gave us an item that I want to talk about quickly. Which is right over here. This here is the Quick Claw. The Quick Claw is an item which will make it so you have a chance of completely skipping the turn order and going first. No matter what your speed is, no matter anything, it's completely random at the start of every turn. I think it's a 33% chance of triggering, I think. I'll put a correction on screen because I don't actually quite know the percentage chance. Just let it be known it's completely random and it can make for some very funny turns. But yeah, pretty neat item, definitely worth grabbing. Because, you know, it's free, and why would you want free stuff? Are you crazy? It's free. But yeah, like I was saying, unfortunately, now that we've gone through here, there's not too much else for us to do, except there are a few little bit of hidden items on the sidelines here we can actually look for. And I think our first entrance to one of them, I forget where it is, but there's a hole in one of these fences, I think. Not over here. I think it's over here, I think. Is it this way? No. I know there's somewhere around here, there's like a hidden like opening in the fence. Where are you? Are you up here? Where is this thing? It's been a while. There it is. Holy crap. I went around the entirety of the circle before actually finding it. Wow. That could not have gone worse, but oh well, we made it through. And I believe over here, somewhere there's a TM for us to find. If my memory's right about this, I am a super nerd, but what's surprising? And there was a TM. TM28 Dig. Interesting move we got over here. Dig is a ground type move, which is kind of interesting. There's a bunch of things going on about it, so let me go look over it. So this here is Dig. It is a 80 power, 100 accuracy move, which sounds pretty good. However, the twist of a Dig is that it is a two-turn move. You dig into the ground on the first turn, and then you strike on the second turn. And it is a pretty handy item overall. It's a very, you know, unique move, and a lot of Pokemon can learn it. So if you want a ground type move for your Pokemon, there's a good chance your Pokemon can learn it. In fact, let me just demonstrate here. Look at all the Pokemon that can learn Dig. Look at that. Every one of my Pokemon except for Ghastly, because, you know, he kind of has no hands to dig with, and my random Beedrill I caught last time. So yeah, Dig, very easy to learn move. However, something that's kind of interesting about Dig is that if you use Earthquake when someone is underground using Dig, you'll actually do double damage to your Earthquake, which makes it an incredibly strong move. So you gotta be careful around Pokemon with Earthquake. But outside of that, Dig's a pretty cool move. And unless I'm wrong, I think there's one more surprise over on the other side. And I could be riding my bike over there, but that'd be interrupting the music, so I'm not doing that. Aha, there's something over here. This is an interesting wall over here. We can't really do anything with it, though, so just remember it for later. Interesting wall, though. But, however, this is what I was talking about. This here is the Soothe Bell, an incredibly handy item if you're raising certain Pokemon. Because the Soothe Bell, I'll pull it up 1 second, over here, is an item which will make it so the general happiness of your Pokemon will grow faster as long as it's holding it. And for some Pokemon, this is a godsend when it comes to evolving your Pokemon. Example, our Togepi that we had earlier from the egg is one of these Pokemon that evolved through happiness. So having the Soothe Bell on it will make it evolve much faster. Very, very important item to grab depending on what Pokemon you're raising. And I, for one, am very happy I grabbed it. Is that a hint for something in the future? You can decide. But yeah. Now, with that being said, National Park is pretty much done with. However, something that's kind of cool I want to show off here. If you notice the shape of the entire National Park, it looks kind of familiar if you see it from afar. Believe it or not, this thing's actually the shape of a Pokeball if you look at it all the way zoomed out. From the middle here, you have the button, which is kind of cool. And are you kidding? Are you guys still here for the bug catching contest? I recorded that like several days ago. What are you guys still doing here? You have families to go home to. Leave. Anyways, moving along. Seriously, I recorded that last episode like a week ago because my concussion was kind of bothering me a little bit, so I decided to take a small little break. But like, come on, guys. Why are you still doing here in National Park? I know this place is beautiful and has great music, but I don't know if I want to be like standing around in this park for a week, nights on days on end. Nah, whatever. Let's keep on going. Not my problem. Moving on over here. What do you got to say, sir? The bow catching contest is, I already talked about this. Yep. We are good. Moving on. On to Route 36. Alright, and if you guys remember the last route, there was actually a cut tree in the last route, which you can actually skip right past National Park and go right to this route if you use cut there and skip through here. However, how dare would you ever go through National Park without at least experiencing the music once? I shouldn't use visiting, I should use experiencing, because that's the word for it. Anyways, rambling aside, we have ourselves a trainer. Let me guess what you're thinking. But you're thinking I want to battle? I guess that's the implications here. Psychic Mark, he has Abras! And since Abra's a pretty interesting Pokemon, I'll talk about it before cutting away here, because normally I cut away if I'm not doing an important fight, but you know, in this case I'll talk about it. Abra here is an interesting Pokemon because it only learns one move until it evolves pretty much, and that move is Teleport, which Teleport is a completely useless move in a trainer battle, because it only, the effect of Teleport is that it lets you leave a battle, like it just makes you leave a battle basically, and obviously in the trainer battle you can't run away, so there's no use for it. However, in the future Pokemon games, they actually changed Teleport, which actually has a pretty cool feature. It makes it so that you will warp out and switch to a different Pokemon. However, it has negative priority, which basically means that the move will always go last, which makes this a pretty interesting move for when you need to switch out your Pokemon safely. Has a lot of competitive value, I guess you could say. And, oh, we also have a Kadabra. And this thing actually has powerful Psychic moves, so I'm going to run for my life here. I'll go for Riptide. You know, it's been a little bit since Riptide had some action. Let's go. I'm gonna bite into you, and you're not gonna like it. I'm gonna bite into your spoons. I'm hungry. Hopefully they have some food in them. I don't know where I'm going with this. Another bit of fun trivia for you if you never know. Kadabra here is actually kind of an interesting Pokemon because there was actually a lawsuit situation based around Kadabra because there was I believe it was based off a certain magician, and he actually tried to sue Pokemon for his likeness in a Pokemon. So they actually never printed Kadabra cards for a very long time. In fact, I don't think they even do still. I could be wrong about that. I'm not a super TGC player, but interesting trivia for you there. Random things you'll never know unless you're talking to a random nerd like me. Anyways, your type's level 21 and tries to learn, ooh, Ice Fang. Alright, Ice Fang here is a pretty cool move. Quite literally, because it's an Ice type move. Ice Fang here, it's not very powerful. It only has a 65 power and 95 accuracy, so it's not perfectly accuracy. However, it has a chance to make your opponent freeze or flinch upon hitting them. It's 10% chance for either of them. So, this move can cause some funny shenanigans to happen. It can cause freeze, which is something you very rarely see because there's no move that directly causes freeze. There's always a side effect of moves, and honestly, if I don't learn Ice Fang, there's a good chance I'll never see freeze in this entire project, so screw it. Get rid of Leer. Let's learn Ice Fang. Not to mention, always having an Ice type move is pretty handy. You never know. Being a water type that can hit grass type moves super effectively, but it's always a nice benefit. I was wrong. What was I thinking then? If you read your opponent's mind, you can attack more efficiently. So you weren't reading my mind whatsoever, you're just saying stuff. Alright, cool. Going down over here quickly just to show off, this was the tree I was talking about earlier, so if you want to take a shortcut back to Goldenrod, this is your way forward. But we're not doing that, obviously. Because we gotta move on forward. Adventure ho! And I didn't actually see him there. I didn't mean to fight him. I kind of forgot he existed here. I can properly prepare for any Pokemon anniversary. Alright, you two are, sir, are a fellow nerd. However, I shall be the superior nerd in this fight. He has a Tangela, the blue spaghetti Pokemon as I have to call it. Pretty rare Pokemon. However, unfortunately, I'm a bug who can apparently fly. Actually, then again, most Beetles have wings, so I know what I'm talking about. Of course they can fly. So you're probably going to actually take it pretty well, all things considered. As I was saying, I can fly, you can't. Goodbye. And there you have it. Huh? Was my prediction incorrect? The beetle is mightier than the spaghetti. Who could have saw it coming? When I read text bugs and walking, I have to look down, so I notice items on the ground. Next time I find something, I'll give it to you. May I have your phone number? Hell yeah. That sounds good. I want some free stuff. Can't say no to free, like I said earlier. Okay, as soon as I find something, you can count on it. Alan here is actually a pretty interesting trainer, and I actually wanted to fight him, even though he caught me off guard, because Alan here is one of the few ways you can actually get yourself an evolutionary stone without competing inside the events, like the Pokeathlon and whatnot, because this guy will randomly pick up some things and give you a phone call if you find something interesting, and sometimes you can get a Firestone from him, and that is a very important item because Firestone and Evolutionary Stones are kind of rare in this game, so having a source to get Evolutionary Stones is pretty handy. That being said, what's going on over here? This is a weird looking tree thing. I'm the Flower Shop's Florea. Listen, when I sprinkled water on that wiggly tree, it jumped right up. It has to be a Pokemon. If you soaked it... Oh, that's a squirt bottle. Soak the tree for me. I want to see what happens. This is why you need the squirt bottle, because this thing is a roadblock for you if you do not have it. You have to run all the way back to Goldenrod if you don't grab it before, which is why we grabbed it in advance. And why I told you to do exactly the same if you're playing along with me. However, before we do this, I want to heal up my Heracross, because you've been kind of running low in steam for a while now. And do I want Heracross in the lead for this? I'm not too sure. Yes, I'm not too sure. English, good. I do English. I went school. School, bad. Anyways, you don't actually guess it. I'm gonna have you in the lead for this. Why not? Because just as she mentioned, this is actually a Pokemon, and I'm going to try my best to catch this thing. Except, how many Pokeballs do I have? Let's see. I have plenty. Okay, we should be fine. Alright, with that being said, Squirt Bottle, activate! That tree is grooving. However, let's make it dance even more. Use the Squirt Bottle. The tree doesn't like the Squirt Bottle. The tree attacked. I'm being attacked by a tree. This is what happens when you freaking litter, guys. Don't litter. Anyways, bad jokes aside, this here is Sudowoodo, a very fun to say name. A very rare Pokemon, and this is the only Sudowoodo in the entirety of the game. This is the only time you get to catch one in the wild, so if you want a Sudowoodo, this is your time to catch it. And Sudowoodo is an interesting Pokemon. It has a lot of attack, a lot of defense, it's not very fast, has very low special defense, and solid HP. It's pretty much all on the physical side of all of its stats. However, I kind of like Sudowoodo. It's a perfectly usable Pokemon, and believe it or not, even though it looks kind of like a tree, it is actually a pure rock-type Pokemon, which is part of the gag of it, because, you know, it's a rock grass. It looks like it would be a rock grass type, but it's actually just a rock type because it's supposed to look like a tree. And this is especially apparent if you play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, because in those games, Sudowoodo will actually not move whatsoever unless you attack it, because it's trying to camouflage as a tree, just like it does right here, which is a really cool touch I love about this Pokemon. And like I said before, its name is just super fun to say. Sudowoodo! You can say it like 100 different ways, and it'd be fun every time. That being said, though, I am going to try and catch this, because like I mentioned, it's the only Sudowoodo in the game, and I think it'd be pretty cool to catch a one-time Pokemon. You know, just to show it off, you know? And, you know, I'll make Professor Oak happy and proud of me, you know? He wants me to complete the Pokedex, we're doing just that. As he wakes up and goes to Rock Throw, and misses. Alright. Let's put him back to sleep, shall we? Hey, hit 2 hypnosises in a row, not bad. There we go, put it to sleep, makes it easier to catch. And I almost burped there, my bad. In case you wonder what that weird voice crack was. Go for ball. And you know what, Sudowoodo? I love you! Marry me! Actually, it's a girl, which is kind of funny. I didn't even notice that until I mentioned that. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3. She accepted my proposal! Hooray! We're gonna be a happy family. This is getting weird. I'm gonna stop talking now. There you go. Sudowoodo adds to the Pokedex. But at number 107, Sudowoodo, the imitation Pokemon. This thing is 3'11", and it only weighs 83 kiloballs. You'd think it'd weigh more, since, you know, it's a freaking rock, but who am I to judge? It disguises itself as a tree to avoid attack. It hates water, so it'll disappear if it starts raining. I actually wonder then. I wonder if you were to, like, go into a dungeon, a mystery dungeon, and use Rain's Dance, do Sudowoodo start moving or not? I've actually never seen that before, so if someone knows about that, let me know in the comments. I'm actually kind of curious. However, we need to come up with a good nickname here, so let me think here. Alright, so I caught the Sudowoodo nickname did. However, unfortunately, I could not show off the nickname because it actually got sent off to the PC box and my party's full, so I guess we'll have to wait to show off what that name is until we get to another Pokemon Center. That was fun. I want to give you this for entertaining me. And we got ourselves the Berry Pot. Sounds interesting. With the Berry Pots, you can grow any berry from any region with no worries. That sounds amazing. That's right, I'll give you some berries too. Berry Pots won't do any good without berries. Get ourselves some free orange berries. Cool. Get ourselves some free Pecha berries. Even more cool. You have to plant berries in the soil. You should water them from time to time. Then they'll grow real strong. I have to go back to Goldenrod, but are you heading to Erucutek? You should go north here. See you around. I thank you, wise lady. I shall not forget this kindness you have given me. So here we have ourselves a new key item that we got into our, well, inventory. We have ourselves the, where are they? The berry pots. The berry pots are exactly as they sound. They are pots made for growing berries. And this is actually how you grow yourself some berries and get some more from, you know, when you get a first one, because, you know, that's how planting works. Let me just give a quick demonstration here. I'm going to be planting 1 berry, though, for this demonstration. So basically, you have 4 berry pots here. And whenever you want to plant a berry, you want to go to your bag, and you can use any one of your berries that you have gotten. And I'm going to put away a... You know what? I'm going to grow a Tangenberry just because it sounds nice. Once you have planted the berry, it goes into the soil, and once you've done that, you want to use your squirt bottle to water your plant, like so. There, all happy. Perfect. And that is pretty much it. You just want to keep doing this every day for a while, and eventually your plant will grow, your berry will grow into a few more berries, and you'll have some more berries, which is kind of nice. Gardening Basics 101, explained very poorly by me. I took an horticulture class in high school. I probably do not look like I did, though, with that demonstration. Now, we could go up here north, which is the way we just got suggested to go to this Erucutek City, or Erucutek City, however you want to say it. However, if you actually go to the right over here, believe it or not, this area here may actually look kind of familiar to you, and the reason for that is because we've actually gone a little bit full circle in the Johto region, because believe it or not, we're back in Violet City. Yeah, kind of funny how that works, huh? And all the lanterns are all lit up again, and the music's being freaking awesome again, and the town's looking sick again. I miss Violet City. It's a really cool place. I really like this place. If you couldn't tell. Before we go forward, though, I'm going to go heal my Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. And also, I want to show off my Sudowoodo's nickname, because I think that's very important. So behold, what did I nickname my Sudowoodo? Well, guess what, folks? I literally proposed to her, and she was a girl and everything. So you know what? Introducing my wife. She is a trophy wife, and she is bold, brash, and beautiful. You will respect my wife. And I don't know where I'm going with this anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I caught her in a love ball. I thought it was fitting. So there you go. There's my wife. Forever to run away in the PC. And while I'm here, I should probably put away my other Pokemon. Okay, all my business done at the Pokemon Center. We are going back on track. To the north. Away! Let's see what we got up here. We got ourselves some tree. It looks like a little bit of a maze, but it's honestly not that bad. In fact, it's not even a maze. It's literally just two pathways. What am I talking about? However, over this way, we have ourselves a hidden Pokeball, which has a Hyper Potion in it. Holy crap. Sweet. Alright, cool. Free Hyper Potion. Can't complain. What do we got over here? Trainer tips. The move Dig and take it back to the entrance when you use it. If you want to explore a cave or something similar, a Pokemon with Dig will be quite useful. And apparently, I read that sign for so long, it got turned to nighttime in the game by the time I finished reading it. Wow, I'm a slow reader. So yeah, this sign here over here is talking about a little bit of a hidden feature of the move Dig, which will actually work as an escape rope whenever you're inside dungeons. I was going to show it off next time we got into a dungeon, but obviously we haven't been in a dungeon, so I kind of can't do that quite yet. And oh god, these twins. I remember these twins. I remember them being kind of annoying. But you know what? I'm confident in my skills. Here we go. Ghastly. Gonta, your lowest levels, you go in the front. Here we go. Let's battle. Alright, I'm bringing up my Pokemon. Now you may be wondering, why did I go out of my way to do this battle? And the reason for that is actually because in the original Gold and Silver, double battles were not really a thing because they were introduced in Generation 3. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to show off double battles here because, well, you know, that wasn't possible in the original game. So I thought I'd show off this double battle here. And these are not the trainers I was thinking of whatsoever. These are definitely not the Pokemon, because the trainers I'm thinking of have a, what was it? I think it was a Wigglytuff and a Clefable, I think they had. Might be the next trainers coming up, but yeah. So as you can see with the double battle here, we got 4 Pokemons on the field, and you basically control both your Pokemon. And a good strategy in double battle is to take up a 1 Pokemon here to hit your opponent for really strong damage, as you can see. Or I can just one-shot it with Brick Break because Gunta's just that strong, and I don't get to show it off. Whatever. And there are a lot of moves that are, like, change their effects basically in double battle. Some moves hit, like, the entire field. Some moves only hit your partner's Pokemon, like both of them. And some moves have special effects that change, like, the area in double battles and whatnot. It's pretty interesting. Double battles, they're very complex. They're much more complex than single battles for sure. And competitive Pokemon, like the actual tournaments that you see, like, today, all run double battles because, you know, there's more complexity and more to do with them. So, yeah, a little bit of Pokemon competitive trivia for you, I guess. I lost. And you lost as well. I feel kind of bad beating up these kids, but, don't hate me, please. I'll just move along like nothing happened. It's these two I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of. Oh, you're a cute little trainer. Why won't you battle me? Or why don't you battle me? My bad. Hey there, you young trainer. Won't you battle with me? I'm attracting all the ladies today, a Sudowoodo and 2 girls. Look at me go. I should not be so proud of that first one. And yet, these 2 are the ones I was thinking of. This Wigglytuff and Clefable. I don't know why. I don't remember exactly why, but I just remember these 2 trainers being really annoying to deal with. And I just realized, why did I have Ghastly in the lead when I have no moves to hit them with? You know what? I'm going to put a curse on this Wigglytuff. I've decided. I'm going to brick this Clefable, because it is not a fairy type in this game, because that doesn't exist quite yet, so we're good. There you go. Yeah, I don't really know what I remember being so annoying about these trainers. I just remember when I was a kid, these trainers like really grinded my gears, I guess you could say. I think they like paralyzed me and they like put me to sleep and they had like cute charms and they like infatuated me or something. I don't forget what exactly it was, but something. And they only have pound. Wow, okay. I really have no idea what made me like hate these trainers so much as a kid because so far not so bad. Oh my god, it's double Yuta power. We're screwed. I'm terrified. I'm gonna try and put you to sleep. Actually, no, I should put this Wigglytuff who's already been cursed to sleep. And I'll give you the old chop chop. Like so. Oh, alright, there you go. I was taking a sip of water there, so that's the perfect time. And put to sleep. Perfect. So now here comes the very fun part about double battles, is that when you have one side of your opponent's knocked out, you become a 2v1 against one person. And as you can imagine, in a 2v1, it becomes pretty hard to win if you're the one person, because you got two Pokemon wailing on you. And you know what? Just because I can, I'm going to look at you dead in the eyes with a mean look. I'm going to brick back at the same time. And apparently my Heracross is actually faster than my Ghastly. I was not expecting that. What the heck? I mean, cool, I'll take it, but dang. Ghastly's normally a pretty fast Pokemon, and I don't remember Heracross. Like, Heracross isn't slow, but it's also not super fast, so it's kind of odd. And there's the other Clefable, which is, I still can't hurt because you are a normal type. And you know what, Ghastly? I just healed at the Pokemon Center, but for the greater good, curse again, unless Heracross just wants to knock it out in one blow. Come on, Gota. There you go. Okay, sweet. I have knocked myself out with curse because I had no other way to hit the thing. And in return, Ghastly hits level 21. Alright. And no new level for Gonta. Oh well. You're good. Wow, you're so strong. Ladies, there's always so much of me to go around. Okay, no, I'm not gonna be that guy. Anyways, I guess it's the only way to go forward, so let's keep on going. And what is this gate looking over here? Looks kind of fancy. But before we go this way, I believe, yeah, over here, there is a ton of apricorn trees to pick up. You have yourself a orange apricorn, or not orange, red. I don't know why I said orange. Yeah, there you go, red. You have a black one, and you also have a blue one. All pretty handy if you're looking to make Pokeballs. So we might as well grab them over here, you know. It'll pretty much be the only time we come by this route, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, may as well grab them. There you go. And one more to grab. Perfect. Now, unfortunately, since we went ahead and got these berries, we have to go for this trainer. And you know what? I'm just gonna Metal Gear it. You ready? Aha! Actually, I kind of want to fight him for the experience. Ah, screw it. Pokemon can't do a thing if they are asleep. I'll show you how scary that is. Funny you mention that, because my Pokemon is scary and can also put Pokemon to sleep. So let's see how you match up, buddy. He has a Drowsy. Okay, that makes a lot of sense from what he just said. But what if I put you to sleep first? Oh, didn't think about that. Oh, I forgot it has insomnia, and I missed. Wow, okay, so nothing happened that turn. Amazing. Alright, well, just hope it doesn't have a Psychic type move, because I'm actually weak to Psychic types, because I'm Poison type. So, wow, it actually missed twice. You want to miss 3 times? That'd be kind of cool, right? Right? You don't want to put me to sleep, Drowsy. Come on. You know, you don't want to do that. Wow, it actually missed all 3 times. Well, that's unfortunate for him. I'd say I feel kind of bad, but he tried to put me to sleep, so I think I'm good. That was really unlucky for him. Holy crap. I lost. That's pretty sad. That was really sad, honestly. That was like when the players try to use Hypnosis and they always miss. Whenever the AI use it, always works. But in this case, it was actually reversed for once. Who knows? Maybe the Let's Play Curse has turned to the Let's Play Blessing. Ooh. Think about that one. Alright, you know what? No repels. Let's just go. That's what I thought. And over here, we made ourselves to our next destination. This here is Erucutek City. And I'm going to be quiet here for a second because the music here is fantastic. This town is one of my best friend's favorite towns in the entire series, and honestly, I can completely see why. The music is fantastic, the area itself is beautiful. Like, look at all the autumn trees, look at this nice little water shrine over here in the water. The general style of all the houses, like, look at this. You don't see houses like these ever in Pokemon. This is like a one-time miracle in Pokemon, and I love it when Pokemon has, like, unique-looking towns, because a lot of the towns, in my opinion, I don't, like, dislike them, don't get me wrong, but, like, a lot of the towns kind of blend in with each other with, like, how the buildings are, but this town in particular, it really stands out. Towns like Fortress City in like, Generation 3, for example, that's one of my favorite towns because it stands out, and this town is just like that. However, that being said, we just got here, but I think now is a perfect time to stop things off because, as you can see, there's a Pokemon gym down there, and there's also a whole town to explore, so, you know, we got a lot on our plate for next time. So that being said, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed, and next time on Pokemon Soul Silver version, we'll be taking a look around Erucutek City and seeing what the town has in store for us. See you guys then.